揽投资，国内专业的互联网理财平台，收益超银行活期数倍，已为众多用户带来丰厚收益。揽投资，理财新选择。近年来，作为传统制表商的斯沃琪逐步显现出进军智能手表领域的雄心，而如何解决智能手表电池续航时间不足的问题，则成为研发重点。今年5月，海耶克在接受媒体采访时曾透露，斯沃琪正联手其旗下研发集团 Belenos 和电池生产商 Renata， 计划在2016年推出一款针对智能手表的电池，续航时间将达到6个月。同时，海耶克表示，这款电池同样也适用于汽车。
The project, but I don't know about the battery.
Yes.
And what's the key benefits about the battery? You know, many companies they put so much investment, innovate.
I know. You see, on one side, we have a research and development company. We created this. It's called Belenos. It's a Greek name, the son of the god, and it's research and development with the universities of Switzerland, of Zurich. We have George Clooney in the shareholding. He likes very much environmentally friendly cars. And we have the majority, the Swatch Group inside. And so we started to make research and development on batteries and on fuel cells. We went on 2 directions. But at one point of time, we saw that we have a strong breakthrough in new materials, vanadium, and we saw that we have a 30% to 40% improvement in the energy density, the patent. We found the material, we mix it the right way.
And still your business secret, your know-how?
Yes, not the material itself, but the mix. It's the mix between how we are treating it, how we are producing it. But this is only one side. You see, what is unique is that the Swatch Group and Belenos have a strong research and development. We are really the leaders. But on the other side, we have also a battery company. Renata, it's one of the leading battery companies in the world for small batteries. And we produce, you know how many batteries per day?
800,000?
Yes.
Button. It's button batteries.
Not only button, you know, you have many different batteries. And we are the leading manufacturer, of course, for watches, but also for pacemakers, for hearing aids, for everything which is small. And now you must know, a car battery is many small batteries put together. It's not a big battery. The big battery is done from many small ones. So if you master the small one, you make the big one. It's no problem. It's much easier if you master the small things. It's like a chip manufacturer. We have also a chip factory in Switzerland, the only one in Switzerland. And our microchips are working with the energy. I'll give you an example. If you have a lamp that has 60 watt, a light bulb, what do you think? 1 second of energy of this lamp, how long our microchip is working? 7 years. The energy of 1 second of the lamp, a 60 watt lamp, we don't need more energy to let him work 7 years. So we are specialized on small things, low energy consumption. That we have the battery and the new material. We tested it. When you take the benchmark of Tesla and Panasonic.
I know the Belenos battery, at least for 2 key points, is smaller and more powerful and more efficient.
Yeah, you can recharge it. You know, it's double the speed to charge it again. And if you take the same weight of a Tesla Panasonic battery today in a Tesla car, and you have the same weight, you run at least 30% further in distance. Or you reduce the battery by 30% in weight. Let's say instead of 500 kilo, you have 340 kilos, and then you run the same distance. Or you keep the same weight in the car, and you run not 450 kilometers, you run 750 kilometers. This is a huge difference. So
and it can charge even faster?
Yes, 100% faster.
And may I ask, because about this battery, there's still some problem, such as explosion.
No.
That's quite worried about the safety.
The way we mix the material there's no danger. I mean, there's always a danger with everything you do, but there is no danger of fire because it's not a lithium battery, you know. It's not dangerous that it gets overheated and then it gets in fire.
How can you
we
be
were
so
looking
secure?
for material. Don't forget, we make watches. They are on the skin. So we know we should not make batteries that are dangerous because batteries can be swallowed by children.
Yeah,
batteries can, you transport them with you, they are on your skin.
Also polluted
and that's
water.
that's why we are careful in what we are doing. We are the developers of the first green battery in watches. That
green battery? How?
Green battery means that you use material that are not polluting, that you don't use quicksilver, for example, and all these kind of things. And our ambition to change the habits of the people, and we will be able to produce in Switzerland, but also in other countries where we are building factories, batteries that are giving a much stronger performance for e-bikes, e-scooters and cars. And this will be the basics for the change of the habits of the people. Because you need a performance and you need the possibility to buy a cheaper battery.
Why you have your factory in Switzerland?
In Switzerland. And you know why we can produce watch in Switzerland? Because we were so innovative. A normal watch movement has 120 pieces. Swatch uses only 51 pieces. We integrated some of the pieces inside the case. This is a total new patented way of doing a product. And if you use only 51 pieces instead of using 120 pieces, you have less of cost of production. It's more reliable because you have less pieces that can fail. And that's how we could, until today, produce watch in Switzerland. We didn't have to go somewhere else. Now, if we talk about the battery, why do we have the battery factory in Switzerland? Because we are close to the development of the watches. Because we need to communicate. That's what I said before. We were the first one who introduced the touch screen in the world of watches. Before the mobile phones had touch screens. Tissot introduced in the early 2000s the touch screen. And mobile phones didn't have touch screens. We were the first ones to use it. And why could we introduce the touch screen in the watch? Because we developed the screen, the tactile, the microchip in our own factory, and we talked with the battery producer, Renata, that they should develop a battery that can give us enough energy to make it happen. And this is only possible if you are close. You know, you take your car and you drive 20 kilometers and you're in the factory from the research and the development of the watches. And this is an advantage, it's together. Now, for the batteries, I agree with you. Swiss-made is not the big issue. Because if you buy a car or an e-bike, the question is not about is the battery Swiss-made or not. It's reliable, it is quality, and does it perform much better than anybody else to a better price. Of course, we will produce the first series in Switzerland. But then we will, and that's our objective with partners, and here China is the country with the most open spirit because you have a young car industry. You have open engineers. Your people in China, they want to try new things because you want to do a car for your people that's environmentally friendly. You need to do it because of the smog and the problems. And this is an opportunity to export a car in the world because this is an opportunity. And that's why we felt already that in China, the engineers are very open. They want to know. They want to try new things. Don't do cars in the hand. They are curious. They want to know. And that's why we are planning to not only produce batteries in Switzerland, but to make it also in China. And because it would be stupid to produce the batteries in Switzerland and then you spend all this energy that you save with good batteries and you transport it by ship to China. So the plan is to build a factory of batteries in China. But the best would be, of course, with a China-made car that is unique and that would be a hit to be exported in the world, and not just to China, but also internationally.
Maybe not only China-made, and China-designed, China-innovated.
I think that there is a big opportunity for the Chinese car industry on electrical cars, on environmentally friendly cars to compete. You know, what you need is the mass of people. It's not the luxury who is changing the world. It's not the Rolls-Royce, it's not the Ferrari, it's not the Bentley, it's not the prestige who is changing the world. In the watch industry, Swatch has changed the habits. Not the luxury brands, not Omega, not Rolex, not Patek, not Breguet.
That's because
they have not changed the habits of the people. They don't bring the innovation. Swatch brought the innovation.